Hello students, continuing with our chapter accounting ratio, we were learning about profitability ratios. In that we have already covered two ratios, that is gross profit ratio and operating ratio. So today we are going to learn about another two ratios, that is operating profit ratio and net profit ratio. Now talking about operating profit ratio, see operating profit ratio shows the relation between operating profit and revenue from operation, and it shows or it determines the operational efficiency of the business. Now what do we mean by operational efficiency, or what do we mean by operating profit? That means operating profit is a profit which a company generates from its core business functions, that is the main business functions. Okay, so the formula for operating profit is gross profit plus other operating incomes less other operating expenses, and formula for operating profit ratio is operating profit divided by revenue from operation into 100. And the next ratio which we are going to learn is net profit ratio, and this is very simple ratio. That means it indicates overall efficiency of the business. That means net profit is uh, measured from this ratio, how much net amount or net profit the firm is earning. So formula for this is net profit after tax divided by net sales into 100, and higher the ratio the better it is for the firm. So I hope this basic idea about this both ratios are clear. So let us move to textual questions or textual sums of these topic. Starting with the question number 129 of operating profit ratio, see what it is saying. Revenue from operation is 9 lakh. Gross profit is 25% on cost. Operating expenses are 45,000. Calculate operating ratio, operating profit ratio. So formula for our operating profit ratio is operating profit divided by net sales into 100. Now we don't have operating profit here, but we can find operating profit with a formula which I already gave you. That is operating profit is equals to gross profit less other operating expenses. Okay, now in this formula we are not having gross profit, but we can find out gross profit, that is 25% on cost, but this is revenue from operation. So you can use the method that is cost price and selling price. That is, if I keep cost price as 100, my selling price will be 125, as this is 25% on cost. So 25% of 100 is 25, added 25 to 100, you'll get 125 as selling price. Now sales price, that is sales is given to you as 9 lakh. So you can find out cost price by multiplying 9 lakh into 100 divided by 125. You'll get your answer as 7 lakh 20,000. So you got your gross profit as this cost as 7 lakh 20,000. So you can easily get your gross profit as sales less cost. So it will be 9 lakh less 7 lakh 20,000. You'll get your answer as 9 lakh minus 7 lakh 20, 1 lakh 80,000. So you got your gross profit. Now what we'll do for operating profit, we have to deduct other operating expenses. So we'll deduct 1 lakh 80,000 less other operating expenses are 45,000. So 1 lakh 80,000 minus 45,000 will be 1 lakh 35,000. So you got your operating profit as 1 lakh 35,000. You are having revenue from operation as 9 lakh. You can apply the formula and you'll get the answer. Now moving to next question, that is question number 131. See here what it is saying. Opening inventory is given to us, purchases is given, revenue from operation, administrative and selling expenses are given, closing inventory, loss by fire and dividend received is given to you. Now for your formula you require gross profit, operating profit, and operating profit you can get it as gross profit less other operating expenses, but you are not having any data related gross profit, but you are having data related COGS. So you are having revenue and you can find out COGS. How will you find COGS? Opening inventory is given, purchases is given, closing inventory is given. So you can easily find out COGS here. COGS will be opening stock plus purchases less closing stock. Okay, so your opening stock is given as 1 lakh plus purchases is given as 10 lakh less 1 lakh 50,000 is your closing stock. So you'll get it as 9 lakh 50,000. So you got COGS is 9,50,000. You can easily get gross profit, that is sales less COGS. Sales is given to us as 14,70,000 less 9,50,000. So your gross profit will be 5,20,000. Now you got your gross profit. For operating profit, what you will do, you have to add back other operating expenses. So see, here you are given various expenses like administrative and selling expenses. Loss by fire is also expense, and this is income. But see, this is only the operating expenses. Loss by fire is non-operating expenses, so this will not be added. For finding operating profit, you will just add administrative and selling expenses, and we do add other operating incomes, but this is also not operating income. This is part of non-operating income. So you just have to deduct 1 lakh. You have to deduct 1,70,000 from this 5,20,000, that is your gross profit. So if you deduct other operating expenses of 1,70,000, you'll get your operating profit, and then you can use it in the formula. Now similarly, you are having next question, that is question number 132. Here also see, revenue from operation is given, cost of revenue from operation is given. So here from the difference of this, you can get gross profit easily. And then for operating expenses, you have to deduct other operating expenses. See, wages you are not supposed to deduct, because wages is already included in cost of revenue from operation, because cost of revenue from operation also includes purchase expenses, and wages is purchase expenses. So you are not going to give any effect of wages. From gross profit, you have to deduct other operating expenses. So see, office and administrative is other operating expenses, so you will deduct this. Interest on borrowing is non-operating expense, so you will not deduct. You have to just deduct office expense from office and administrative expense from gross profit, and you'll get your operating profit. And then net sales is already given, you can apply the formula. So you have to do these three sums related to operating profit. Now let us move to our sums of net profit. Sum of net profit ratio, what it is saying, cash sales is 2,20,000, credit sales is 3 lakh, sales return is 20,000, gross profit is 1 lakh, operating expenses is 25,000, non-operating incomes is 30,000, non-operating expenses is 5,000. Calculate net profit. Now here what do we, that is net profit ratio. So here what do we require? Net profit, and that too after tax, right? Now for net profit, we are not given any data, but we are given gross profit, and from that if we deduct all those expenses, we can get net profit. Okay, so for net profit, what we will do, we can deduct other expenses from gross profit. So that will be gross profit less operating expenses. And for finding net profit, even non-operating expenses are deducted. So less non-operating expenses plus in operating incomes or non-operating incomes. Here non-operating incomes is given to us. So we are given gross profit as 1 lakh. Less operating expenses are given to us as 25,000, and other non-operating expenses are given as 5,000, plus operating expense non-operating incomes are given as 30,000. So adding this, you'll get your answer as 1 lakh. Okay, now you got your net profit now divided by net sales. So for net sales, what it is given, see, cash sales is given, credit sales is given, sales return is given. So it is very simple. You can add cash and credit less this sales return, you'll get your net sales as 2,20,000 plus 3 lakh less 20,000, you'll get it as 5 lakh. So 1 lakh divided by 5 lakh, you'll get your net profit ratio. Okay, then moving to next question number 138. See here, revenue from operation is given, net sales is already given to you, and sales return is given. But when net sales is given to directly to you have to consider this only. Now cost of revenue from operation is given. So and operating expenses is given, interest on debentures is given, and gain from fixed assets is also given to you. So for calculating net profit, here what you will do, you have to first find out gross profit, and gross profit you can easily find out, that is revenue minus cost, you will get your gross profit. And in gross profit, if you add all expenses and deduct if you deduct all expenses and add all incomes, you will get your net profit. So like this operating expenses will be deducted, interest on debenture will be deducted, and gain on sale of fixed assets will be added, you'll get your net profit from here, and you are already given net sales. You can easily find out the net profit and you can solve the sum. I hope these hints will help you to solve these sums. You have to solve 136 and 138 of this net profit ratio. Keep learning. Thank you.